Hello dear viewers, and we're back again right here with another guest, but with extensive experience in monitoring and understanding Kuwait's marine ecosystems. She holds a BS in zoology with a minor in marine sciences and an MS in the marine environmental protection in 2006 and a PhD in marine biology from Bangor University in UK. Now here, her interest in intertidal organisms began during her undergraduate studies, and she now collaborates with experts. So let's welcome Dr. Lujain Jawad Alsayegh, a specialist in marine biology and environmental science. And welcome to the show, Doctor.
Thank you so much. It's my pleasure to have you today.
So could you give us a more understanding of the marine right here in Kuwait?
Yes, as you know that Kuwait marine environment is really important for our daily uses. So part of the things that can provide us with food, and people here recreation areas are available only along the coastal line. Plus, Kuwait drinking water is the desalination plants are the only resource, or little freshwater resources are here in Kuwait. So that's why marine environment is really important, and protecting it's our duty.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what makes the intertidal zone in Kuwait actually unique, and why is it often described as the hidden life?
Yeah, so intertidal area, it's really not that here Kuwaiti people, they didn't study it really well, but it's like when the water goes, hidden creatures, little creatures are there, but it's not really observed by anyone goes there. So, but we have really a diverse creatures there in the intertidal region. Like, for example, when the tide recedes, the distance can be varied from time to time. When it goes really, sometimes it can go like 5 kilometer distance, and even you can observe sponges, crustaceans like crabs and other animals that is really beautiful.
Now you did talk about the different creatures that we cannot see by eyes, but of course there are things that you do give awareness to people, so that these are creatures that we do need in our marine life. And there are the ones that you can see, like the sponge. Could you give us any more examples of what marine creatures that we actually can see?
Because of the adaptation of these creatures, it can, like there is zonation throughout these exposed rocks and sand beds. So you can see that along the upper zone are different than those live in middle and lower zones. Usually sponges can be found along this, the lowest tidal region, and those really play a very important role. It's not only beautiful creature that can we observe, but it have a function. Like sponges can filtrate the sea and can clean it, as well as mussel beds. So it has really important role for the health of the sea. And also there are other creatures like algae, seagrass, which can produce oxygen, which can regulate even the climate. We are at the moment fighting climate change, so those creatures have really important role to help us preventing problems for our health and for the health of the sea.
As you said, like these things actually either they produce oxygen or they clean the sea, and these are the type of awareness that we do want to spread here in Kuwait, so that people can actually see that the sea life and the marine life is actually something important to us, especially that 70% of the earth is contained on waters. So, and the fact that when we give this awareness, they can actually do, we can do better, and we can help each other, whether cleaning the shores or basically take care of the sea life and making sure that no one should go to the sea and just like go and just fish for anything also at the same time. Now, there are different challenges that the marine life is facing. Could you tell us what are these kind of challenges?
For sure, يعني the most challenging fact is that marine litters, you know, people who visit the sea area usually يعني, you know, they have like plastics waste such as, you know, the one-use plastic. So those kind of
same as like the, let's say, the plastic bags that they throw.
Yes, so that can cause really
toys,
huge problem. Also, you know, the fishing gears, such as nets, rope, lines, it can cause really bad effect for the marine creatures. It can entangled to the you know, nets, and suffocation can happen to them. Also, it can be ingested by fishes, birds, and turtles, which can cause them to death. So it's really destructive and threatening the coastal and marine environment.
It's very true. Like, we do see famous pictures of actually animals being strangled with nets, like famous pictures like of a turtle basically being choked, or let's say a fish that eats like a toy that's been thrown by a kid, or even just disposing of waste, whether it's food or not. And these are kind of dangerous things if a human can consume it, but other animals cannot actually.
Actually, like 10 days ago, I've been to Shmema. It's a north part of Kuwait, you know, where Khor Sabiya.
Yes.
And I found a really huge net, which is really, يعني, you cannot imagine how big is the crab numbers. Many kind of fishes entangled to this net. I try to help whatever I can, you know, save, but it is really not easy to do it alone. So, you know, it needs really a heavy work to help the environment and, you know, get rid of these gears. Yeah,
it's very true. And talking about that, what are the steps that you would tell people to actually contribute into saving the marine life? How can we actually help to make it a better life for the living organisms that are there, the fishes? How can we actually help to make it better?
Yeah, maybe simple action can really have a big impact. Like, you know, it's just, you know, clean your, you know, when you go to the sea, try to be clean and help to get rid from the, you know, other, any litter or waste along the beach. يعني try to not, you know, harm the creatures, because really they are يعني playing an important role, and missing them or losing them, it will really affect on the health of the sea. And also maybe it's you can reduce using you know, like plastics and other you know, harmful items along the sea.
We also see some people actually in some let's say private sectors that actually take the waste and make it into something that is usable.
Yeah.
And that's also a good initiative that you can actually do.
Sure. Even, you know, I found some schools, they, you know, use the waste to do like recycling projects.
Exactly.
And it's really يعني, artistic sometimes. So it's يعني, there are many ways to use them into يعني, a good way, and like getting rid of it at the same time.
So Message from the Sea is an initiative that you started. So could you tell us more about how is it and what is it exactly?
Yes, well, I was collaborating with my dear friend, Dr. Manal Al-Kandiri. She's from Kuwait Institute for Scientific Research. And, you know, since I was a student, I really find it is really hard to identify or documentations are really not يعني, there in libraries or other kind of So what happened is that I tried, photograph and video some organisms, and I found it is attracting divers and people who like marine lives. So it was really interesting because it's really hard for any person to identify, because you have to get a really long experience to teach your eyes how to see things.
Yeah.
So I found lots of really unidentified creatures, not along only Kuwait, also around other locations of the world. Yeah.
So this initiative that you've started, where are you heading into it in the future?
I don't know, but I feel, when you identify when you see those creatures, you just feel and you know them, you just feel you want to protect them.
Yeah.
So I felt this way maybe I can, help in protecting, those creatures which I really admire since I was like student, young student. Yes.
That's a wonderful thing that you've been doing throughout the years, and we hope you the best, actually. And as you said, small little things that we can start on a daily basis, just those small kind things, like making sure that we lessen our waste, lessen our usage of waste like plastic or even cardboards and all of that, rather than throwing them in the sea. There are specialized places where we can throw them, and actually reducing it is way more better than just using it. And as we know, we want to thank you so much for actually giving us such an informative information about this, and we will try our best to be more aware about this and more helpful in the future.
Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome. Thank you so much, Doctor.
Thank
All right, so that was Dr. Lujain Jawad Alsayegh, a specialist in marine biology and environmental sciences. All right, dear viewers, we're still continuing right here in Good Morning Kuwait, but before that, how about we take a quick break, and we'll be right back right after this.